Welcome to our channel, where history, technology, and the power of armored warfare come alive through incredible stories of machines that shape the battlefield. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating and often overlooked history of the T-4 tank, an experimental American armored vehicle that represents a bold chapter in the evolution of U.S. military engineering. The T-4 was not just another prototype, it was a statement of ambition during a time when the United States was searching for the perfect balance between firepower, mobility, and protection. Born in the interwar period, the T-4 came to life during the 1930s, when global tensions were rising and every major power was experimenting with new designs to prepare for the possibility of large-scale mechanized conflict. At this time, the U.S. Army was exploring several light and medium tank concepts, and the T-4 was envisioned as a potential answer to the demand for a fast, mobile, and versatile armored platform. The T-4 was notable for its unconventional layout, a design that immediately set it apart from other tanks of its era. One of the most striking features was its fully tracked suspension system, which provided impressive cross-country performance and allowed it to handle rough terrain far better than many of its competitors. Engineers equipped the T-4 with a powerful gasoline engine that gave it a top speed exceeding what most tanks could achieve at the time, making it a promising candidate for reconnaissance roles and fast armored assaults. Its armor, while not thick by modern standards, was considered adequate for the threats of the day, designed to protect against small arms fire and shrapnel while keeping weight low to maximize speed. The T-4's main armament typically included a 37mm gun, which was standard for American light tanks of that era, supported by one or more machine guns for infantry suppression. The gun was mounted in a rotating turret, giving the tank 360-degree engagement capability. For its size and weight class, the T-4 offered a respectable combination of firepower and agility. The crew compartment was designed to house a small team, usually 3 to 4 men, with positions for a driver, commander, gunner, and sometimes a loader. Every detail of its layout was intended to make it easy to operate under battlefield stress, with relatively straightforward maintenance compared to some foreign designs. One of the reasons the T-4 holds a special place in U.S. tank development history is that it served as a testing ground for ideas that would later influence more famous American tanks. While it never entered mass production, lessons learned from the T-4's performance directly contributed to improvements in suspension systems, turret ergonomics, and mobility standards. Its trials provided critical data for the development of future vehicles, including the M2 and M3 series of tanks, which would eventually pave the way to the legendary M4 Sherman of World War II. However, despite its promise, the T-4 ultimately faced several challenges that prevented it from becoming a mainstay of the U.S. Armored Forces.